Hey, hope you guys are doing well. Edgar's from Solo Marketer here, and in this video I want to show you quickly how to create a website for free with pretty much what I believe, from my experience, the easiest website building tool there is. And yeah, as I mentioned before, for free, not a free trial, and it's called System.io, which you can get access to the sign up page after the video at the description. And just so you can see here under pricing, when you sign up, you can see here that the free account, again, no free trial, just free. And there's obviously limits, but yeah, those limits are pretty, if you're just starting out, these are good limits. Like, this is all you need. And then once you start kind of getting a hang of it, from earning your first money and all that stuff, right, then you can upgrade. But for now, pretty good. One website, 3 funnels, 2,000 leads, unlimited emails sent, which we'll talk about just all the features afterwards as well. This is not just for websites. It's like a 9-in-1 tool. So yeah, that's why I like System.io, and I use it myself since I switched fully last year. So this is just, yeah, highly recommended. So yeah, once you have created the account, which is the free sign up, no credit card needed, all that stuff takes like a minute. So once you've created it, this is your back end. What you want to do is, obviously you see there's a lot of functionality here, but you want to go to blogs. In this case, yeah, it's called blogs, but it can be just a website. So you have 2 options. You can just create a basic one, these are my services, this is what I'm selling, or you could do an actual, full-blown blog with all kinds of articles, different categories, all that stuff, which I'll briefly show you what it is, but that's a whole different subject. Today, we're just all about setting up a basic website, right? So we click on blogs, and then you see, I think the limit was 1, but 1 is all you need for a free account. And this is a free account as well, just to show you that everything can be set up for free. And then what you want to do is you want to click create. Over here, name it, I don't know, my blog, whatever, right? My website, whatever you want to call it. You can add a custom domain here. That comes later as well. Now with the free account, you're just kind of figuring things out. You don't need it. And here you can leave this as is. And here you can pick a template, right? You can go through templates and you can click on preview template. And as you can see here, it gives you the preview. But without going through all the templates, there's one I kind of liked that seems okay. But yeah, the goal is for you to go check these out, see which one is the closest to what you want to do, because the closer it is, the less you need to edit it, right? This is simpler than just having a blank page and just kind of trying to set everything up from scratch, especially if you don't have a whole lot of experience or no experience at all. So you have to work with what system gives you. So I'm just going to pick this one. I'm just going to select a template. I think everything else is good. Yeah, we're click save. And what it gives you is, it already gives you a set of a few pages. All right, so this is the blog. I want to click on it, but here you can see, so you have 3 things here, right? 3 sections. One is posts, which is just the articles. If you're not doing a blog, it doesn't matter, right? If you're doing a blog, you kind of add the blog post here, which is a whole different video to how to do a blog, but we're not going to do that here. Pages, this is where you do yeah, as it says here, the home page, the post list page. Again, that's blog, so we can delete that even. And the about page, like about me or our team or stuff like that. Contact page. You can also add like the privacy policy, terms and conditions, all those pages over here as well. And then, they have their links here. You can link to them later on in the footer. So that's kind of a cool thing. And you can add more pages here. We're not going to do that here, but yeah, just so you know, there's an option, like I said, for the terms and conditions page, for example. And the third option is categories, which just means there's, for the blog, you can do different categories, right? So if it's like a food blog or I don't know, something related to diet, then you can have like several categories, right? If it's like different types of diets, you can do like vegan, vegetarian, right? Keto. So you can do like different categories, and you can do articles, combine them, like put them in their separate categories that you can display later. This is category A. These are all the articles. If they just want to see the vegan diet or vegan articles, then they can look at those, right? They're not all bunched together. So that's kind of cool. This is kind of a good thing to have. And as for the other stuff, just a quick few things. The blog settings, that's the same thing I showed before, where you can change the domain. View blog, obviously you can preview the blog pages. There we go. Simple. And for the blog layout, this is a separate thing that you can edit later. This is the footer. The header or the navigation bar, and this is the footer. This thing, all this, except for this middle part, this is where your page content, right? And that's where we'll be setting up the page itself. But over here, we're editing all this stuff, right? All the footers, what's the footer content, like all this stuff is linked, so you can link it to social media. Just kind of go click through and see what you can link to what, right? And obviously you can delete things out of here as well, the things that you don't need. But yeah, if you click on the text, you can link it to a specific thing, right? To your LinkedIn profile, to your Facebook business page, and all that stuff. And this thing is pretty simple as well. Once they subscribe, it says submit form. And it can go to a custom URL. There can be no redirection. Basically, you can just give people a reason to sign up for your newsletter, for your email list, right? Just keep it simple. This is the simplest as is. Subscribe now. Yeah, subscribe to our newsletter. And it's already set up in a way that they're put in their email. Click on the button and it gets added to the person gets added to your email list. So it's really simple. And here, more links to more pages, all that stuff, right? Over here, they're linked to specific pages. You can select them here. So click through this stuff. This is pretty intuitive, pretty simple. The footer, these things, you edit them once, and then all this stuff will follow throughout all your blog or website pages, right? That this will be kind of a global thing. There's a global header, global footer. Those won't change, and you won't be able to edit those on any other place, only here. Now we can go save changes, and I'll show you how to actually edit the pages. So we can start with the home page. If we click on it, and here you can see, as I mentioned before, you can't edit the header. You cannot edit the footer, right? These are set in stone. That's a separate thing. So just keep that in mind. But the rest, you can see as you hover over things, you can edit these elements. So if you've done some sort of funnel building, website building before, so you're kind of familiar, right? These are the green, once you see the green outline, these are sections. Within those sections, you can have like columns. Within those columns, you have elements, right? And there's two ways how you can add more stuff to this page. Obviously, you can delete stuff, right? If you hover over, you can click on the trash icon. It deletes whatever you were hovering over here, section, delete, right? You can take stuff out. If you don't want to blog, just take all this stuff out. And then as for adding stuff, there's obviously you can do it manually. That's the first thing I'm going to show you, which is over here on the left side. Usually you would start with adding a section over here, right? Just add it. And then you pick how many columns you need. Let's say I need 2 columns, right? And then you can pick what you want to add. So let's say on one side, you have all kinds of things over here. You can add an image, you can add a video, right? And then once you click on this video element, then you can pick between direct link, custom embed, maybe not as much, I wouldn't recommend that, but upload file, and uploads it directly to system.io, which is kind of cool. It's a pretty simple player and it just works and it's good. And obviously check the other options and all that stuff. You can link to it here. Over here, you can link to the video, same thing with the image. If you click on the image element, you can link to it here. If you want to link it, if you want to actually have a hyperlink under the image, like it's all really simple. You can resize it, margins. And if we go back over here, obviously you can have the headline elements, the text elements, right? Like over here, same thing. If you click on them, you can just type stuff in, and you can change the colors. Everything is here. Same thing for the sections. Click on a section. You can either add a background color, right? You can either do a color. Oh, let's not do that. Or you can do a background image over here. Background image. Let's click on it. Either upload one or select from your images. This is just the first thing I have here, right? Different color. So if you have some sort of a background image, you can play around with that here as well. Yeah, go through these elements, go check it out. It's pretty straightforward. Carousel, that's another good one. If you have some sort of a portfolio maybe that you're showing, right? You can click on it and you have like several slides that they can click through. There's arrows here. They can kind of sift through whatever you have to offer. So that's cool. What else is cool there? Yeah, blog stuff. Maybe not in this one, but that's a whole different video. Yeah, you can do surveys. Just, yeah, go through it, go check it out. Countdown timer, maybe that's not as important. That's one way, right? You can add elements one by one. So it gives you flexibility. And it's like once you click on the element, you have all these options to kind of change the margins, the padding, and all that stuff, right? As you make changes and just kind of see what works for you. And the other way to do it is for those that maybe or haven't done this a whole lot, they don't know, they don't have a vision, I would recommend going to blocks. And over here, you have a bunch of pre-made templates. Not a whole lot, but enough, I would say. So let's say here, what does a website need? It needs testimonials, right? If you have them. So there's a few testimonial type of elements. You know, drag in the first one, right? This is what they say about us. You can change the images, click on the image, right? Change the image over here, straightforward, right? Then we can go to blocks, page headers. That's not needed. That's for funnels. Over here, we already have a header, so that's doesn't need to be edited. Price plans. Yeah, over here, just different options, whatever the product is, digital, physical you can do as well. You can do memberships, which, yeah, you can set all that stuff. The digital products, courses, you can set it up on system as well. So you can all, put this in over here, and then you can connect it to a digital product or a course that you added on system.io. So that's pretty cool. You can have that. You can also have team presentation, kind of like who's on your team. What else is there? Page footers, not as important. Features over here. Again, scroll through things. You can have some sort of I like this one, our services. There we go. I think it's over here. So you have several things, several freebies, maybe several services, linking to different pages, to different funnels, which you can set up on system as well. 3 of them for free. So that makes it, 1, 2, 3 kind of adds up really nicely. So go through this stuff as well. Basically, again, you have some sort of a vision. It's like, I want to display my testimonials. So I want to link to hey, here are my products. I want to sell these things. So I kind of scroll through, see what it gives you. Maybe this thing, resonates with you more with your vision. You can kind of play with the margins a little bit, right? This is not with the padding. It's kind of really close to the edge. And if we go back, blocks, I think, opt-in forms. This is kind of a nice one. It's like this, right? You can just kind of do, basically it gives you like this section where they can sign up for your freebie, for a newsletter, for whatever you asked their name and email. There's a similar one that you can do, which is, it was welcome. So this is good for websites, right? Something simple like this, right? This is a nice website, kind of above the fold section, or you can do a video. So when they open, the first thing they see is the video, kind of like what your business is all about. And yeah, this is kind of a nice first impression. So all these elements go and kind of drag and drop, see with, each element you can rearrange. You can have, several buttons in a row. You can duplicate them. You can do all this stuff. This is all about just kind of trying things out, seeing what fits together with what. And then when you click on the buttons, you can link them to a specific, in this case, it would be open URL, and you paste in the URL to what you want to sell, right? It might be your affiliate offer, it might be your own product, your own sales page, a lot of flexibility. So yeah, this is the home page. There's a couple other pages. I want to just give you a quick look before you add more pages. Obviously, you can add an unlimited amount of pages and blog articles. I think there was an unlimited amount. Let's go check it out. Blog posts. Yeah, unlimited blog posts. You can do 1 blog. So yeah, you just have a blog with 1,000 articles. So that's kind of cool. And now we can, we've saved it. Obviously, you can preview it here. If you click on it, there we go. It's here. You can see the page. The horrific page I just created. Obviously a lot of editing left, but yeah, it's simple. And now we go back and we are back at the outline of what's in there. So over here, we did the home page. So there's a couple more. Post list page, doesn't matter if we're not doing a blog, as in this one, like here. And there's also the contact page. And the contact page is pretty simple, right? It's basically a form. You don't give your email on the website. You don't let people have it. They have to fill out the form to get in touch with you. So this is, again, straightforward. You can make all these edits. All these elements are drag and drop from this side. And then once they fill it out, you get an email notification that this person with this email saying, filled out this form and this is what it said. And so this is the second last page. And here you can see the About Us page, which I guess we can take a quick look as well. And again, as I mentioned before, header, footer, you can't edit those. The rest of the page, pretty simple. Our team, what I did for mine was pretty simple as well. I did 2 columns over here, like a nice section, right? 2 columns. And then you can have something like this. You can just kind of adjust the column width. You want one column to be narrower than the other one. So let's do that. And then if I remember correctly, I might have changed it. On one side, it was an image. And on the other side, it was headline. Hey, my name is Edgars. And then, this is me. And then obviously you can do my mission, my vision, all that stuff, right? And what I do, how long I've been doing it. It's kind of like just introduced to me. When you click on the image, click here. You can select file and do an image. Now I uploaded it, insert, I already had it there. So stuff like this, right? Really simple. Obviously, you can change the colors of the background, all that. You can delete these elements. I don't like this. Let's take it out, right? Take out this section. Just so simple, no crazy animations, all that stuff, right? This is like really bare bones, and it's, if you really want to, if this is even your first page ever, you can learn it today. So that's what makes it really appealing. And now if we want to save changes, and one last thing, let's go back out. So yeah, this is kind of the foundation of it, right? The website, but this is not it. This is just the website. The good thing about System.io is, even with the free account, not a free trial, a free account, you can see up top there's like all these elements, all the other stuff you can do. You can have a contact list, you can tag them. Obviously, you can do affiliate marketing as well. You can set up your own affiliate product, and then you can post it on the System.io marketplace. You can build your funnels, to generate leads, sales. You can do upsells, all this stuff. You can do emails, basic newsletters to just to your list. Just do one-time email blast, or you can do campaigns, which is every time somebody joins your list, they can get added to an email sequence, so to say, or an email campaign. It's all automated through automations. And then, yeah, you can set up products. You can set up physical products. You can set up courses, coupons. You can set up communities as well. Maybe that's like my least favorite element, because it's like the simplest one. It's not completely done yet as of right now, but the other stuff is just, it's so simple. And definitely go make sure to check it out below in the description. There's a link to a free sign up. So yeah, if you'd like to create a free website yourself on System.io today, within hours, you can see how easy it is to navigate. Check out the description below, and make sure to obviously to subscribe to my channel and like the video. If you made it this far, then there's some value in it, so make sure to like it. Ask any questions in the comments if you have any about this or anything else System.io related, or maybe something related to sales funnels. That's my thing as well. If you're new to this channel, then yeah, thanks for sticking around to the end of this video. There's going to be a couple other videos showing up on the page right now related to other System.io things. I don't know what to call them, but yeah, thanks for sticking around, and I'll see you in the next video, hopefully. Bye.